Welcome to Module 3, Unit 1 of the Masters of Project Management. Now, in this unit, we will focus on the role of quality control in marketing ethics. Now, marketing is more than just selling a product or service, but it shapes how people see a project or company. But if marketing is not honest, it can damage your reputations. Now, that is why quality control or QC is very important. Now, QC helps make sure that marketing messages are accurate, honest, and fair. So in this lesson, we will explore how QC supports ethical marketing and how this can lead to successful projects. Let's begin with a short introduction. Quality control and marketing ethics are both important or delivering a project successfully. When marketing is dishonest, such as when it over promises or hides important information, it can hurt your company's credibility. People will stop trusting you. But QC helps prevent these, but it does so by checking that the product or service meets the required standards. Now, QC also verifies that marketing messages are based on facts, not just sales tactics. Now, in short, QC helps ensure that marketing is ethical, honest, and meets professional standards. QC and marketing ethics. Now, let us look at the foundations of quality control and marketing ethics. Quality control includes tasks like inspection and testing. So these tasks check its products, service, or meet certain standards. Marketing ethics means being honest, transparent, and socially responsible in how we communicate with the public. Now, these two areas overlap in several ways. For example, QC helps check if marketing claims are true. Now, it also supports ethical reviews of messages before they are shared with the public. Without QC, marketing may include greenwashing, which means pretending a product is eco-friendly when it is not, or misuse of customers' data. So both QC and marketing ethics must work together. Now, here's the underlying question. Why marketing ethics matter? Why are marketing ethics so important in projects? Because marketing affects how people see the success of a project. Now, if customers or stakeholders feel that they were misled, they may lose trust. When the project is promoted with false claims or hidden problems, it can lead to serious issues like customers' dissatisfaction or even legal problems. Ethical marketing helps keep trust strong. Now, it also keeps the project team and stakeholders on the same page. So being honest in the marketing is not just good practice, it is necessary for long-term success. Now, there are some common problems when marketing is not ethical. The first, misleading claims. For example, saying a product does something it cannot actually do. The second, not disclosing limitations. This means hiding important facts about the products or service. Now, these manipulative tactics, these are tricks to pressure customers into buying something. And finally, data privacy violations. Now, using customers' information without permission or in dishonest ways. All of these issues can harm a project's reputation and make it less successful. So it is important to be aware and avoid these practices. Now, let us go into embedding ethics in QC processes. One of the best ways to make sure marketing is ethical is to include ethics in the quality control process. Before anything is shared with the public, marketing materials should be reviewed carefully. Check that all claims are accurate, make sure testimonials are real and not fake. Also, and disclaimers if there are any limits or conditions to what is being offered. Now, everything that is said in the marketing should match what this project actually delivers. So this keeps your communication honest and protects your company's image. Now, let us dive into the importance of ethical reviews. Ethical reviews are very useful. So these, because they help avoid mistakes and dishonesties in marketing. Now, these reviews check that statistics are real and not made up. They also verify that any quotes or testimonial come from real people. Disclaimers are also important so that they help manage customers' expectations and reduce legal risk. For example, if a product only works only under certain conditions, that must be clearly stated. Ethical reviews should be part of every project success, not just something we do at the end. Moving on to the next part is integrating with ISO standards Now let us talk about ISO standards and how they support ethical marketing and quality control. Now ISO 9001 is a standard that helps improve customer satisfaction. One way it does this is by making sure communication is clear and honest. Leadership is important too. Project leaders must show integrity, support, and ethical behavior. ISO to 26,000 is another standard. It gives guidance on being socially responsible. It says that organizations should be honest, respect all stakeholders, and be transparent in their actions. So these standards help companies create ethical systems for both quality and marketing. Moving on to the role of managers, so that project managers play a big role in making sure making is ethical. They can set expectations for ethical behavior from the start. They can also include ethics, the quality assurance plans. Now, project managers should review all marketing messages to make sure they match the real project deliverables. So in agile projects, managers can use sprint review to check in marketing and product development are still aligned. A project manager is not just responsible for time and cost, they are also responsible for protecting trust and reputation. So, in conclusion, let us wrap up this unit. Marketing ethic is not something extra, it is a core part of quality control. When we build quality frameworks that include ethical checks, we help the whole team stay honest and focused. Ethical marketing supports trust, and trust is what makes projects succeed in the long run. Remember, being clear and honest is communication. It's not just the right thing to do, it is smart strategy for sustainable success. Let us end this unit with a simple self-check activities so that you can think about the project you have worked on or one you have seen. You may ask yourself, were there any ethical issues in the way it was marketed? Was anything overpromised or hidden from customers? Now think about how quality control could have helped. Could a simple review or test have caught the problem earlier? Reflect on these and write down your thoughts so these will help you apply what you have learned to real life situations.